Park, and we will be here for the next 60 minutes hosting IMX with you on Fuse.
So please stick around.
What's up, everybody? You're watching IMX. You know them, you love them, you just can't get enough of them. Everybody, please say hello to Brad and Mike from Lincoln Park. Yeah! Hello, gentlemen. Welcome. What's up? Love all around. This is insane. There have been people waiting outside since like 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Thanks, you
Like
guys.
the girls over here. And people actually, unfortunately, people still waiting outside because we couldn't fit everybody in the studio.
I've been seeing a lot of LP tattoos.
Yeah, this is
around the studio.
Who got the tats?
Check it out.
Yeah.
Hold it up, dude.
Represent.
Show him this.
Oh, that's what's
He
good.
got him. He got us to sign his arms and got him tattooed and came back the next day and was like, "Look." We were like, "Did it hurt?" He's like, "Well, only the one right here that Joe did." Because Joe
Oh.
specifically put it right there.
Oh, right in his
So it
vein.
felt real nice.
Wow.
Hey, he'll never forget that.
Yeah, man. It's
So,
cool.
how you guys feeling?
I
Good?
feel good.
We're excited to be here. This is awesome.
Thank you. Fuse is so excited to have you. You guys rock.
Tell us about the summer sanitarium. How'd that go for you guys?
It went really well. We were actually kind of, it's obviously a little bit of a nervous, it would be a nervous feeling, you know, if Metallica asked you to do a tour and you grew up listening to Metallica, it's kind of something that,
That's props, though.
you know, you don't want to like mess it up. You know?
Right.
Or
Like, oh,
especially
crap.
go out there and you want to make sure that if it seems like, you know, Metallica did the right thing and asked you to warm up, you want to make sure your fans are proud of what you're doing too. And so we went out there knowing very well that we only had 2 albums worth of material and everybody else had a lot more, and we just tried to put our best show together. I think it worked out all right.
It was crazy. The show was really, really intense.
It was
I saw
awesome.
You guys at Giant Stadium. It was insane.
It was a lot of fun, and those guys are super cool guys. You know, you always think it'd be great to meet, you know, the guys in a group that you like, but a lot of times you meet them and they're dicks.
Hey,
Like people meet us, people will be like, "Oh, I loved your band, and I met you guys," and man. But
You don't
no, but
like-
with
What a
Metallica,
letdown.
those guys are super sweet guys, and they were so hospitable and made us feel like such an important part of the tour. And it's just awesome. We're really looking forward to continuing to do things with those guys in the future because we have mad respect.
that's awesome. Well, Meteora, phenomenal album. Phenomenal.
Give it up! Give it up!
You guys invested a lot of time in making that album. 18 months, right?
Yeah, we started in the summer of 2001 on Ozfest, and just started throwing around ideas. And by the time that the first, you know, label person said, "Hey, you guys are gonna need to make a new album. Where are you on that?" We already had, you know, like probably 50 ideas for songs. So
Wow.
it's we
Most of which were bad.
most of which were bad. It was good because we got like all the sophomore album garbage done with early and threw it in the trash and kept going.
Awesome.
Now, your video for Faint is one of my favorite videos of this year. It's incredible, the
Thank you.
energy in it. What made you guys go to that route? You know, usually you guys have a lot of animation and a lot of, you know, effects. You guys kind of stripped it down. What was the motivation for that?
We actually, you know, asked directors for treatments, and we had the privilege of working with Mark Romanek on that video, who's like
Beastie.
legendary video director. And the concept was really simple. He said he was going to shoot the whole video from behind, which our label thought was a great idea because we're not very marketable from the front.
I doubt that.
But no.
But obviously they were a little bit skeptical because they're like, come on guys, you know, any video, wouldn't matter who it is. They, you know, the labels are always like, well, you got to see the artist. You want to see the artist, and
Yeah.
we're just like, come on.
But it was lit really beautifully, and actually being there on the set, it looked just as cool, if not cooler, being there and seeing the silhouettes of all those kids, most of whom had been waiting around for like 20 hours.
About how many kids was out there?
About 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most of whom also were from our fan club, from the LP Underground. So it's cool. Yeah.
That gave it a good energy.
You know, whenever we get to do stuff like that in front of a camera where there's a crowd or you know, we're playing live for something that's going to be taped, we always try and get our fans involved, because you can tell sometimes when you're watching, you can tell that there's like, they just invite stand-ins to come
Right, the
down and see
extras.
the extras, you know.
Well, look, I love the video. The
I love
fans
it as
here
well.
love the video. So let's watch it. Here's
Let's
Linkin
watch
Park.
the fans on the video. Thanks.
Yeah, baby, that was Fate. Coming up, Brad and Mike slip into something a little more comfortable. So stay tuned.
Spend your IMX bucks on cool stuff like the Nintendo Fun Machine.
Yo, what's going on? I'm glad to be here, my man's Mike. I'm glad to be here, my man Mike and Brad from Linkin Park. Give it up for my boys right here. Now, in the past, I say like 10 years, there's been a lot of like rap rock bands coming out. Some were good that didn't make it, and some were bad that are still making it. But you guys are good, and you guys are still around. What is the secret to your success?
It took us like a really long time to get a record deal. We started making music back in the mid-90s and probably showcased for every label, and they all turned us down. And so in that time, we just kept writing. We just kept writing, and we stayed in the lab and really honed our sound. And by the time Warner Brothers actually signed us, I'd already put in all that work to try to make our songs really cohesive. And I think the approach we always take is to try to make art that we believe in and that's honest. And I think that we've had a lot of, we've been very blessed in having fans that can relate to that. And so we really appreciate our fans, and our fans are the ones that really have made everything possible and have gotten us to be here.
That's so sweet, but I have a serious question. How many tits do you show on average? On average.
Oh, Lord.
Well, do I double it?
How many pairs of tits do you see?
Depends on what show you're at. 'Cause, you
What
know,
city?
Summer Sanitarium, it's just out of control because it's Summer
That was
Sanitarium.
mad titties everywhere. Just flying around. Big ones, ugly ones, pretty ones, just flapping
Yeah,
away.
it's a little
even dudes
distracting.
were showing us that
Would that be like the titties below, or?
they like
Man boobs.
they have man boobs.
Now you guys are like, one thing that people like about Linkin Park is you guys have a really strong fan base. You have fans all over the world creating fan sites and websites for you guys, and you guys give out tickets to the best. It was 5, you guys moved up to 8. How do you guys just keep in contact with your fans? You guys go on the website, you guys respond?
Yeah, we've always tried to really focus a lot of attention on the web and things that we do with kids that we contact through LinkinPark.com and through LPUnderground.com. And even when we first started the band, one of the ways that we kind of promoted ourselves, we knew that the labels were coming to the shows and they weren't interested, so we said, forget it, we'll just go do it our own way. And we kept contact through our street team and whatever. We weren't like hiring other street teams and doing all that route. We were contacting our own fans through our own sites, and when they needed something, stickers, CDs, whatever, we'd send it to them. And right now we continue to do that, and we continue to make early tickets available early to kids online. Cool. To try and do meet and greets before every show for our LP Underground. And whatever we can do, whatever we can do to just let kids know that we know they're there, we know that they're the reason we're on this side of the camera, and we show our love back.
That's what it's all about.
Dude, tell me about Somewhere I Belong. It's a very surrealistic video. How did Joseph explain the concept to you, and was there any danger
He
to
didn't.
you guys?
He didn't. He never does.
He's just like, all right, you just stand there. And
He's like,
this is
read
what I
this,
say."
and if you get it, then you get it. If you don't get it, I'm still gonna make the video. So whatever.
Was there any danger to you guys with all the fire and all that stuff, or was that done in post?
No, there was a lot of
real.
danger. At one point, because we were actually on these almost these sleds, there were tracks, and we were standing on blocks of wood, and they'd move us back and forth. And while they were doing that, and keep in mind, I have an instrument on them that I'm trying to play. People are shooting flamethrowers at us. But it's an inexact science, because as you're moving towards the flamethrowers, they're moving towards you. There was
You
actually
just
one
gotta
moment.
hope
There was
you're
one
not
moment
gonna
where I
get
almost got charred.
Oh,
I kid
so
you not.
this would have been gone.
All right, you
I didn't
guys.
have
Here's
that.
Lincoln Park with Somewhere I Belong. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
From Lincoln Park, they are signing our Van Glorious table.
It's been Christian now. That's
Can I
what's good.
ask
That's
where
what's
the other
good.
guys are and why we're not cool enough for them to show up?
Oh boy.
They
Yeah,
actually,
no, shut up.
they don't have a problem with you guys. They have a problem with Mike and me. They think they're too cool to hang out with us. Something about having a rep to maintain or something.
Now, Hybrid Theory was such a tremendous hit. Now, how much pressure, and I'm not talking about album sales pressure. I'm talking about how much pressure did you guys feel like creatively to put out another stellar album?
A lot.
Yeah, feeling the heat, baby, feeling the heat.
You want the long answer?
I want the really long answer. No.
We actually
Medium short, please.
We actually put a lot of pressure on ourselves, for better or worse, and we really love Hybrid Theory. And when we make music, we really want to be able to listen to it, 5 or 10 years later and still like it, and try to write stuff that's timeless. And so we definitely set the bar really high with Meteora. And as we talked about earlier, we spent a year and a half accomplishing what's on the record, and we're really proud of it. And the greatest thing about being actually out on the road now is we get to play those songs in front of our amazing fans and get to hear their feedback.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, Mike, you're a nice lyricist. You're a tight rapper. I mean, what rappers inspired you?
A lot of them. When I first got out to, I moved from where I was at towards. It's a long story. Out to Agora Hills, which is in near Los Angeles. And when I first went out there, my favorite groups were like Boogie Down Productions and maybe like Run DMC and stuff like that. And when I went out there, a lot of the people, like, nobody really knew any of that stuff, which was weird for me. I mean, I'm sure out here everybody knew what that was. And so I'm out there trying to like turn people on to it, like, and they're just like, why aren't they singing? But I don't know why it was. I was just drawn to it, and so that would be like KRS-One and Run DMC, LL Cool J, even Beastie Boys in a fun, like, entertaining sort of way back then was really cool, and then to the Nas and Jay-Z and all that.
Okay.
Definitely. All right, well, Dennis and I are big hip-hop heads, and obviously you guys are influenced by hip-hop, so we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
Let's talk
I love
influences. I love the games. All right, so one of us will mention an artist, and you guys see the first thing that comes to mind. Dennis, go ahead.
Outkast.
Southern
Album.
playalistic Cadillac music.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Run DMC.
Ooh.
Ooh, ah.
I'd say probably Rockbox. But you could also go Raising Hell.
Raising
Okay.
I'm the kid go rock. All right, what about Beastie Boys?
License to Ill.
Paul's Boutique,
Those are the two favorites.
Cypress Hill.
Project Revolution.
Yeah.
All right, I've got one. Vanilla Ice.
Who's that?
Ooh.
That's my favorite rapper of all time.
Yo, he got it going on.
He has
man.
a name. What's his name? Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle.
All right, we're going to play
Put me to
Thrice,
sleep.
All That's Left, which is one of Mike's
Thrice.
personal picks. Why?
Why is Thrice a
Come
personal
on, why?
pick?
Explain.
I just like Thrice. Thrice is cool. I mean, it's great because they're a new. They're people don't.
Sorry.
Oh, you can play it?
I'm sorry.
Ask me
we
a
went
question
over.
and you don't want to know the answer.
Bring it on back.
Damn.
Bring it on back. What were you gonna say? You're more important than the video.
really-
Go
Ask me
ahead,
a
man.
He's
question
really
and didn't want to
Thrice is
excited
cool,
right
but we
now.
want to know what Mike has to say.
It's what one thing before you play a Thrice video, it's like, people don't know. A lot of people don't know that this band's been around for a while. They got a bunch of
Yeah.
good albums, and it's cool for kids who find out about a new band rather than just have one album to go check out. They can go check out a bunch of
A
them.
couple
And-
albums, right.
And it's they're a cool band mixing a lot of heavy elements with some really melodic stuff. So. I like
Thank you very much. And now, here's
Now
Thrice
watch
with
it.
All That's Left.
Stop
Yeah.
talking.
Coming up, our audience goes head-to-head with Mike and Brad. Stay tuned. Lincoln Park, Brad and Mike. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hi.
What's up? All right, now Julia's got some question for you guys from our audience.
Well, first I have a question. My question is, this is a very sensitive topic and all that, but what do you guys consider a sellout, and what do you do to not sell out, not to become sellouts?
Well, selling out is when all the tickets are sold for the venue.
And we want
We
to do
try
that.
to play venues that we can sell out.
Obviously, too, a lot of people are always concerned about that, and as long as the band is doing it, you know, for the music, for the artistry of it, for their fans, you know, then you're cool. If people start just doing it just to make a buck, then you're kind of compromising what you're really in it for.
Hey, this question might be a little broad, but I was just wondering what the songwriting process is like for you guys.
38.
What?
Wrong answer, Brad.
Oh, that was the last. Sorry, I got confused.
You know, he's not good at this. For us, generally, we go in there. We have some computers and recording equipment out on the road with us, and we're constantly coming up with ideas and putting those down so that we can kind of, you know, draw from those when it's time to finish a song, to put together something.
Basically, it's a very lengthy process that we don't have time to fully.
We could do another hour and talk about how we put together songs.
We do talk about the process of writing Meteora actually in the booklet that goes along with the CD. We have little anecdotes and stories of things that happen in the studio, so check that out.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey. I was wondering, are you guys considering doing another LP Underground tour thing?
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Did you go?
Of course,
It was.
Roseland.
Yeah, it was good. We this year, just our first tour out of the box, just to kind of get ourselves warmed up again for Meteor before it came out. We did a bunch of shows across the U.S. Just for fan club, and it was all really small venues. And hopefully we can do that again. It was a lot of fun.
And they were free.
And they were free, and we paid for all the fans'
Thank
tickets.
you, Brad. Thank
We
you.
lost a lot of money on that tour, but it was fun.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
And we definitely want to do more tours where we can lose money.
And I'll be there to support by buying a ticket for you anyway, so no worries.
Thank you.
What up, y'all?
What up?
I just want to know, after touring with Metallica, I want to know if there was any advice they gave you considering longevity.
I wish they had.
We actually got a chance to hang out with all those guys, and I think, they didn't tell us overtly what their secret is, but just from watching them, you can tell how passionate they are about what they do, and they're all tight and honest with each other and go out and play great shows every night, and that's the kind of stuff that we try to live up to. So hopefully we'll be able to follow in their footsteps, so to speak.
All right, guys. Right now, Marinella's got a special Lincoln Park Up Yours. Marinella, tell us all about it, dude.
Up yours. All right, time to make some money with an Up Yours challenge. Go to our website and click on the Up Yours page to find the answers to this question. Since it's all about the band, we're going to let Mike do the honors. So Mike is going to read.
All right.
Do you think you can read
The
this?
question is, what game did Linkin Park play to ease tension while we were in the studio, locked up in the studio working on the album? Is it A, Scrabble, B, air hockey, or C, Crisco Twister?
That was fabulous.
Give us your answers.
You are good, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's hard because you're making me look over here, but then they gotta read over
I know. We're actually
I don't
trying
know how
to
you
confuse
do it.
you, and you.
And I don't
you
even
did
get a
put on-
Secret Service people earplug
You don't?
like you guys all do.
It's
Right
actually
now-
the Lord.
The right answer will earn you 150,000 IMX bucks. Wrong answer, you lose 50. And we're doing things a little differently today. Dennis is outside, and he's going to see if the average New Yorker knows the answer to this one. D?
What's going on, ladies? What's going on, my peoples of Lincoln Park fans up in the studio? Woo! We outside. We got fans out here too. It's my man. This is my shaving dude, shaving up all his pimples. So, what game do you think they play in the studio? Do you think it's Scrabble, air hockey, or Twister?
Without a doubt, it's Scrabble.
Man, get out of here. Whatever, man. All right, your turn. What's up, lady? How you doing?
I'm good. It's definitely Scrabble.
I ain't even asked a question yet.
I know the question.
I like the shirt though.
Of course.
You part of the underground?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
What's up, man? So what do you think the answer is? Is it Scrabble, air hockey, or is it Twister? I think it's Twister, honestly.
I think it's Scrabble. With their intelligence.
Dennis, they're Linkin
Man,
Park fans.
hey, yo, these guys are too
Linkin
smart,
Park
man.
fans.
Dennis,
These
before you
fans are too
explain Scrabble,
intelligent.
I don't know. That's a
Hey,
little
yo,
gay.
after this break, we're gonna
Not
let
Scrabble,
you know
I
what the
meant
answer
Twister,
is,
that's
all
a little
right?
gay.
So don't go nowhere. Is it Scrabble?
Now, you guys at home obviously don't know this, but during the break, they were going around signing shoes, shirts, pants.
Lies.
No,
You're
this
lying.
is amazing.
I won't sign anything for anyone in
What are
here.
you talking about? These guys
I
are total
hate you
jerks.
guys.
They're not jerks. They're the sweetest guys. You guys really rock. Seriously, you guys show your fans, and your fans show you love. So I guess
All this talk of love is making me nauseous. Can we move on from the topic? Thanks.
Dude, just let
Hello.
it go.
Hello.
All right, devil. Sorry. Satan. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Where'd the flowers go?
She got rid of them.
Julia killed
I thought you guys were creating.
wilted.
I looked and they wilted. I was like,
I thought you were trying to create a mood, like a vibe.
She hated the flowers. We X'd them. You guys are constantly working, always on tour. What do you guys do to wind down? If you ever have any time.
To wind down.
Julia. Jesus.
What do we do to wind down? That's not a fun question. Anything I say is going to be. We play. No, I don't want to say that.
Say it.
You
Say it.
gotta answer the
Say it. Go,
question.
bro.
I can't say that on TV.
Say it.
Hey, I think we even had we have this thing on our website that has it's called Newscaster, and we've got a guy out on the road with us who shoots video all the time, so that there's constantly new video news of Linkin Park happening, and I believe he shot some footage of us playing Scrabble in overseas. You know, that's just something that we do because I want to prove that I have a more extensive vocabulary than Brad, and usually I don't succeed at proving anything except that I can lose to Brad in Scrabble.
Brad, are you smarty pants?
Yes.
yeah, guys, you
I
have
can't answer that either.
quite an eclectic mix of music in your
Why,
style.
thank you.
You're welcome. Besides metal, rap.
That's as much love as we're gonna get right now, huh? that was very like.
What a compliment.
She complimented our band.
Why, thank you.
Wow.
Anyway, anything else you are planning to throw in the mix there?
Yes. I'm glad that you asked.
Bring it on.
Accordions and salsa.
We
The Japanese flute.
We actually just filmed 2 shows in Texas on the Summer Sanitarium tour. We filmed them with film as opposed to
DV.
digital video.
Well, usually a lot of our stuff is done on digital video, just because it's more like home video style. You know, we always liked how that looks, like as if
It's a lot cheaper.
as if it was just like you grab your camera out of your closet and film.
Totally behind the
It's
scenes.
a lot
doing?
cheaper.
And it's cheaper. But we as Brad is saying, finish what you're saying.
We filmed. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, sorry, my
We
bad.
filmed a couple
I didn't mean to
shows,
cut you off.
and we're actually editing them right now, and we're hoping to put out a live DVD around the holiday time. And so we haven't put out a DVD since Frat Party at the Pancake Festival.
Big hit.
This
It's
is
an
going to be
awesome
more
DVD with
straightforward.
the awful name.
But we're really proud of how it's turning out. So it could be something really cool that's out in stores.
All right, guys. Now we're going to play brand news, the quiet things that no one ever knows. Brad's personal pick. And what do you like about it?
Well, these guys are from New York, so that's a pretty good
That
start.
doesn't make a band good, dude.
Oh, I'm hearing like a little Smiths influence going on with some screaming, and I tend to like both the Smiths and screaming. So I'm excited to play this video by the band Brand New.
All right.
Yeah, Brand New. We love them here at IMX. Now we have some fans, some loyal fans out here, and they want to ask you some questions.
What up?
All right, man. What's your question?
This question's for Mike. I was
Yes.
wondering, after the Executioner song and everything, people are wondering if you're going to put out any more solo projects or anything like that.
I don't have plans to do any solo stuff right now. I'm always really happy with what we're doing with Linkin Park. So hopefully, if you guys just want to hear some more, I think what you're asking is you want to hear some more hip-hop based stuff, some more rapping, some more stuff in that vein. And we are planning to put out some stuff like that. So it'll happen. Just we'll see how it works out.
Now, everyone wants to know the answer to the Up Yours question. Now, which game does Linkin Park play in the studio? Is it Scrabble? Air hockey?
Yeah!
Twister?
Yeah!
Hey, yo, Mike, can you tell us what it is, baby?
It would be Scrabble.
Oh. check out the brain on the
Oh,
fan.
rock stars, aren't they exciting?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. The answer is Scrabble. If you got that right, you just won 150,000 IMX bucks. You lost 50 G's, man. You know the rules. Marinella, what's good, baby?
Well,
Nothing.
Julia made me sit on her lap again. That kind of sucks.
And I'm missing it.
All right.
And her ass feels fine.
It's all right. It's all right. You got okay. What? All right, Brian and Mac, they're still here. I'm reading already. You're making me nervous. They'll still be here when you come back. Crazy day. IMX, you're hanging with Mike and Brad from Lincoln Park. Hello, fellas. Brad, what are you doing over there?
Brad's getting comfortable.
All right.
I'm trying to make myself at home. That's what the producers told me. They said, make yourself at home.
They brought him in some more flowers.
Please do.
Yeah.
Well, the flowers are back and Julia's gone.
Actually, there aren't enough dirty
the flowers
clothes
aren't bad.
spread all
The
around
flowers
the
suck.
Good call. Good call.
Now, you guys have accomplished so much. What is there left for you guys? I mean, what do you guys dream to accomplish next? I mean, what is there left for Lincoln
floor.
Park?
World domination.
There you go.
I thought he was going to say world peace, and I was going to be like, all right, Brad. And he said world domination. That's depressing.
All right, Brad.
Let
World
me
domination
down.
is where you got to be going. Peace, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen.
So you're an
He took
idealist, basically,
the low
right?
road.
All right, so you guys got your name Lincoln Park from an actual park.
Yeah, it was a park in Santa Monica.
And they changed the name to Christine Emerson Reed Park. So
Nice.
You guys changed your name.
How did you
What's
know that?
Good
Check
call.
out the
That's
brain of
usually
Dennis.
my joke. Now I have nothing witty to say.
He's got no material left. Yeah, wait, I don't know. Everyone always asks us if it's like, if they change it because of us.
Okay.
It's like, oh, we're not going to have a park named after some stupid band. You know, and I don't know. I mean, we got the name of the park was just something Chester kept driving by every day, just like it. So.
Wow, that's cool.
That's it. I mean, the rumor was that he slept in his car there when he didn't have a home when he first moved out to LA.
Why
to
you
play
put
with
them
the
on
band.
blast like
I heard
that?
it was a cardboard box, actually.
Yeah.
That was the rumor, that he slept in
Well,
a
you
cardboard
know.
box.
No, that's now. That's by choice.
Man.
We keep
It's
him
in
in
the
a cardboard box in the bus.
In the bus. In a box.
Oh, that's gangster. Hey, yo, I have like the word on the street. Somebody been telling me this, and I don't know if it's true, but I hear you guys have a special treat for your fans at Christmas.
Oh, actually, they told, while you were out there, they already let them know.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
so
releasing
I'm
a
late?
DVD.
Well, here's another treat. Here's Lincoln Park Classic, Points of Authority. Check it out.
That's it for IMX today. Shut up. Hope you had as much fun as we did. Mary and Ellen and I will be having some fun next week. I'm taking her to California.
California.
You know what I'm saying? Together. Yeah, Jen.
Lord. Thank you, Lincoln Park, for stopping by.
Thanks,
You
Brad.
guys.
Yeah. We love you guys, man. Anytime you guys are in NY, it's all love, man. And if you guys ain't get enough of them, here's one last video called Crawling. Crawling. It's gonna help you ease the pain. See you later, man. See you later.